In this video, we are going to review left side and right side limit of f of x as x approaches a. We know limit of f of x as x approaches a exists if and only if both right side and left side limit of f of x as x approaches a exist and they are equal. For example, limit of f of x equals square root of x2 minus 1 as x approaches 1 does not exist. The function f of x equals square root of x2 minus 1 is defined when x2 minus 1 is greater or equal than 0. x2 minus 1 is 0 when x is 1 or negative 1. For x is between 1 and negative 1, x2 minus 1 is negative. And for x is more than 1 or less than negative 1, x2 minus 1 is positive. This means domain of f of x equals square root of x2 minus 1 is from negative infinity to negative 1 is included, or from 1 to positive infinity, 1 is included. Therefore, x limit of square root of x2 minus 1 as x approaches 1 from negative side does not exist. X cannot move towards 1 from negative side. Since the left side limit does not exist, limit of square root of x2 minus 1 as x approaches 1 does not exist. Let's consider f of x equals x2 plus 3mx plus 1 when x is less than negative 1, and when x is greater than negative 1, absolute value of x minus 2. For what values of m, limit of f of x as x approaches 1 exists. Limit of f of x as x approaches 1 from left side is a limit of x2 plus 3mx plus 1 as x approaches 1, negative 1 from left side. Which is 2 minus 3m. And limit of f of x as x approaches negative 1 from right side is the same as limit of absolute value of x minus 2 as x approaches negative 1 from right side, which is 3. Therefore, 2 minus 3m must be equal to 3. That means m is negative 1 over 3. Let's find limit of x over x2 minus 4 as x approaches negative 2 from right side. When x approaches negative 2 from right side, the numerator is negative 2 and the denominator is negative. x2 minus 4 at negative 2 and 2. x2 minus 4 is 0. Between negative 2 and 2, x2 minus 4 is negative. Therefore, when x approaches negative 2 from right side, the denominator is negative and is getting close to 0. The numerator is a number, the denominator is approaching 0, the fraction is infinity, and it is positive simply because numerator and denominator both are negative as x approaches negative 2 from the right side. Let's consider the graph of a function f of x and find right side and left side limit of f of x as x approaches 1 and see if limit of f of x exists as x approaches 1 or not. When x approaches 1 from right side, f of x is getting close to 1. When x approaches 1 from the left side, f of x is getting close to 0. Right side limit, left side limit are not the same, therefore limit of f of x as x approaches 1 does not exist. Thanks for watching.